WEFM.com. WeFM News online on demand.
Good afternoon and welcome to WeFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited.
Get the funds you need now, just in time for back to school with Courts Ready Cash. Plus, if you apply before October 3rd, you will be entered for a chance to win your loan free. That's right. When you take a loan for school expenses from Courts Ready Cash, you could be the lucky winner of up to $10,000 of your loan amount. Also, when you visit us during the month of August, you may receive free gifts like back to school essentials, gift vouchers, Courts Cash, Radio Shack coupons, and much more. Visit your nearest Courts or Ready Cash location or apply online at readyfinancecaribbean.com. Conditions apply. Courts Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Offer ends October 3rd.
Welcome back to WeFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited. I am your presenter, Rajiv Providence. First, on the local scene, a British court has convicted a naturalized St. Vincent and the Grenadines national, Dave Ames, in connection with a £226 million fraud. Ames, the British-born former chairman of Harlequin, the company that owned the former Bookament Bay Resort on St. Vincent and the Grenadines, will be sentenced in September. The Serious Fraud Office, SFO, successfully convicted Ames, who was behind the fraud involving celebrity-endorsed luxury resorts in the Caribbean, including Bookament Bay Resort, according to a press release issued. The FSO said that a jury at Southwark Crown Court found Ames, 70, guilty on 2 counts of fraud by abuse of position. He had offered no evidence in his defense. An SFO investigation uncovered how Ames deceived over 8,000 United Kingdom investors in the Harlequin Group, a hotel and resorts development venture. The statement said the victims were led to believe they had a secure investment in property, whereas in reality, Harlequin Group was never operating as promised. In St. Vincent and the Grenadines in June of 2016, Ames fled the jurisdiction and returned to the UK after being summoned to court to answer to tax evasion and theft charges. Ames is alleged to have either stolen or evaded the payment of over EC $8.2 million, representing monies owed to the government from value-added tax and income tax receipts as well as customs dues. He fled St. Vincent by boat 2 days after being summoned to appear in court in June. The prosecution withdrew the charges in 2018, saying that was the better option than having them dismissed by the court. The Argyle International Airport will soon receive much of its power from a clean indigenous source. This, as a solar farm is currently under construction, which is designed to provide around 600 kilowatts of power. Director of the Energy Unit, Lance Peters, said this project is part of the government's overall thrust to promote clean energy and reduce the nation's dependence on fossil fuel. The solar farm encompasses 3 separate solar projects, one under a 5Cs project, another done under a United Nations Development Program, UNDP, promoting access to clean energy service, with the final one undertaken by the St. Vincent Electricity Services of VINLEC. The solar farm is expected to be completed by October of this year. Other projects undertaken by the unit include the installation of an 800 kilowatt PV battery system on Union Island and a 600 kilowatt system on the island of Mairo, works are currently underway to construct a similar facility on the island of Bequia. On mainland, the unit has also undertaken several projects, including the installation of a 200 kilowatt system at the Division of Technical Vocational Education of St. Vincent and the Grenadines Community College, the SVGCC. Institutions such as the National Emergency Management Organization, NEMO, and the Georgetown Secondary School have also benefited from projects undertaken by the unit, with both receiving a 30 kilowatt solar system which aids in reducing their electricity cost and further reduces the nation's dependence on foreign energy sources. Still on the local scene, 42 residents of the red and orange volcanic zones have received the entry level certification in electrical installation thanks to a collaborative effort by the Rotary Clubs of St. Vincent and the Grenadines of St. Vincent and the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Community College. The residents who completed the 15-week course through the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Community College graduated at the end of July at a ceremony held at the college's Villa campus. The Rotary Clubs of St. Vincent provided approximately $50,000 in funding to facilitate the cohort studies as part of the club's April 2021 volcanic eruption response. In addition to their certification, all graduates received electrical installation toolkits. During the ceremony, Deputy Chief Education Officer Rotarian Dixon Finlay encouraged the group to pay it forward, reminding them of the investment made into their education and encouraging them to share their knowledge with others in their communities. The Rotary Clubs of St. Vincent have an established partnership with the SVGCC, which has seen the clubs fund thousands of dollars into the education of many Vincentians through the college. On to news in the region. Antigua and Barbuda's Prime Minister Gaston Brown has confirmed that the four major shareholders of Liat in 1974 have taken a collective decision to liquidate the embattled regional carrier. The decision was taken when all major shareholders of the cash-strapped regional carrier met virtually to discuss the future of the airline on Tuesday. On Wednesday, Prime Minister Gaston Brown told the reporters that Liat is considered by heads as a public good, a social good, that contributes significantly to regional connectivity and makes a net positive economic contribution to regional economies. He said national commitments were given in support of a new, efficient, and expanded Liat 2020 to satisfy the immediate regional travel demand. Prime Minister Brown also said that those present at the meeting also agreed to engage the services of an aviation consultancy firm to develop a long-term plan to ensure the sustainability of Liat and the provision of affordable air transportation. Meanwhile, pressure is still mounting amid demands for shareholder governments to settle outstanding payments owed to former Liat employees. Hundreds of Liat workers were terminated in 2020 when the COVID-19 pandemic exacerbated the airline's long-standing financial woes by grounding it for several months. Police in Barbados are yet to identify the bodies of two men found at Long Beach, situated at the most southeasterly point of the island on Tuesday. Two fishermen made the discovery. Yes, we can confirm the deaths of the two young men. They have not yet been identified, and we are still asking persons who might have missed some member of their family to reach out to the police station. We are reaching out to the public to help solve this matter. If anyone might have seen in the last 24 hours that might be suspicious, we are asking them to contact us, a police spokesperson told reporters on the scene. He said that dead men could be in their 20s. The authorities said the bodies of two men, clad in beach shorts and t-shirts, were found with a number of bullet wounds. The bodies were found under some sea grape and casuarina trees. On the international scene, Taiwan has accused China of imitating North Korea by firing missiles into the sea around the island. China launched 11 ballistic missiles into waters around Taiwan's northeast and southwest coast, Taiwan said. The launches, just miles from the coast, followed the U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's visit to Taiwan on Wednesday. North Korea, a strong ally of China's, has been accused of igniting tensions in the region by repeatedly launching missile tests in recent months. China sees Taiwan as a breakaway province that will eventually be brought under its control by force if necessary. The US, for its part, does not officially recognize Taiwan. It does, however, maintain a strong relationship with the island, which includes selling weapons for Taiwan to defend itself. And finally, in sports, tenacious Jamaica took a stunning 57-55 victory over netball top seeds Australia to finish top of Pool A at the Commonwealth Games. The Sunshine Girls overturned a 5-goal deficit in the final period to earn the triumph in Birmingham. The victory is, on paper, a shock, but based on Jamaica's performances, so far it is no less than they deserve. If England beats New Zealand later today, they will face Australia in Saturday's semi-final. That will be a repeat of the thrilling 2018 final, which England won 52-51. This has been WEFM's Midday News. I have been your presenter, Rajiv Providence. Join us again at 3 p.m. for WEFM's 3 p.m. News. WEFM's Midday News is brought to you with the kind compliments of Courts St. Vincent Limited.
Be cool for school with free gifts and up to 50% off all the items you will need for back to school. Purchase an HP laptop for only $1,199 and get a free HP laptop bag. That's great, but wait, there is always room for a sale with more free gifts and up to 50% off furniture, appliances, and electronics. Save $500 on a washing machine and get a free iron, or get prices as low as $699 on now and get discounts up to $1,200. Get a blender, mixer, or even a microwave for free with your next purchase of a fridge or stove. Shop now with no cash and get instant credit for 3 to 48 months in store or online at shopcourts.com. The savings, sales, discounts, and offers are all great all month long. Only at Courts. Courts, bringing value home.
A storm or hurricane can cause extensive damage and tremendous loss. There can be flooding, landslides, and lightning strikes. Are you protected? What about an earthquake, volcanic eruption, a tsunami, or even a bushfire? Are you protected? Century Insurance protects you, your family, your home, your business. Talk to one of our friendly agents today. Call our Kingstown office at 456-2247 or Beckway 458-3855 or contact our representative, Mr. Jason Sargent, in the Bayshore Mall in Beckway at 454-4260. Call Century Insurance. We can protect you. Century Insurance. Upstairs, the First St. Vincent Bank building in Kingstown.
Did you know? Have you used them? Vertis, Medushi, Lilies. These are among the best bathroom tissue products available any place. Excellent quality, larger sheet sizes, and more sheets per roll. Check them out and compare with others. And guess what? Guess what? These are produced right here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I tell you, Vinci's have class. Yes, real class as always. Let's keep our standards high. Buy Vertis, Medushi, and Lilies. Made by St. Vincent Containers.
Right off the Leeward Highway on the Old Bookama Road is where you would find Pinchers Transport and Blocks and Hardware, a one-stop shop for all your building and construction needs, from foundation to roof. They offer building materials, sand, Rabica, cement, and stone, 4, 6, and 8-inch blocks, backhoe rental, and trucking service. Their hardware section offers electrical and plumbing fittings, carpentry and farming tools and materials, automotive and repair, home care cleaning and DIY repairs, all under one roof. Call 458-7591 or 533-1576. Visit Mondays to Fridays from 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturdays 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., and Sundays 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pinchers Transport Blocks and Hardware, where quality meets price. No project too small. Here to serve you.
WEFM 99.9.
Girl, come my way, no matter what time of day. Babes, baby. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.